Hi everyone, Mint Morris here. Welcome to my next installment in my 12 Licks of Christmas lesson series. In this lesson, we're going to be covering a Tom Brumley and Ralph Mooney pedal steel styled guitar lick. If you're interested in learning more Tom Brumley and Ralph Mooney ideas after this lesson, please see my course Emulating the Pedal Steel Guitar, my Buckaroo's Transcription Pack, and my other newly released course, Music Theory for the Country Guitarist Parts 1 and 2, where I'll cover more of these ideas, specifically the double stop ideas we'll get to later in this lesson. You can use the coupon code 12 days, that's the number 12 with all caps days, for 25% off all courses and transcriptions now through the 25th. Just use that at checkout. The links will be in the description below for the mentioned courses and transcription packs. So to get into today's lick, we're going to be working on the key of D, our D chord A shape, and we're going to be focusing on a major scale walk-up that you often hear pedal steel guitar players do, that I first heard Tom Brumley and Ralph Mooney employ in their playing. We're going to be working from the 5th of D, that's the A, all the way up to the 2nd, that's the E. So we'll be going A, B, C sharp, D, E. From there, I'm going to keep my fingers held down so these notes ring out. So I'm holding down the D, the E, and then I'm barring over the first string to hold down the A on the first string 5th fret. So when I have this ringing out across these three strings, I've got a D, E, and A. The D, E, and A is ringing out as a D suspended 2. From there, I'm hammering on with my pinky to the F sharp. That's the 3rd. So now I've got a D triad. So my whole walk-up will be A, B, C sharp, D, E, A, hammer on, F sharp. That's the main lick. Now let's do that on the G chord. Between the 10th and 12th frets in our A shape, we're going to start on the 5th, that's the D note. We walk up. You have the A, bar it, hammer on to the 3rd, there's our B. So just practice going back and forth between these two chords, the 1 and 4 in the key of D. That's the basic idea. Now, to get into what I'm doing on the double stops on the top two strings, I'm just hammering on into the 3rd. And I'm using my middle finger and my ring finger to get that sound. So in context one more time. And I might play the 3rd string, the D note in this case, to let that ring into the other two notes, just to give it a more fuller sound. So that's the basic idea. Start on the 5th of any given chord, go up it into the 2nd, and hammer on into the double stop. If you want more of an explanation on what I'm doing on the double stops, check out the Emulating the Pedal Steel Guitar course, as well as Music Theory for the Country Guitarist Parts 1 and 2. I cover that in depth there. Here's a final example using some of these ideas.